Ubuntu is also a operating system, and this time we will get to know more about Ubuntu. So let's see. We have worked till now on Windows, and we find it very easy to work on Windows because it has all the options available on a screen. Like icons are there, menus are there. We work with mouse. It's very easy. But the only problem which comes up is that whatever features Windows give, we have to use only those features. The thing is, Ubuntu also works the same as Windows work. It has the same type of features, but it is quite different from Windows. So let's see what exactly is Ubuntu. See, uh, unlike Windows we had to pay a amount in it to get in our system, means it is paid, but Ubuntu is free. It is a free distribution of Linux. We do not have to pay any amount for installing Ubuntu in our computers. It is available free, of course. You can download and you can install in your computer. See, it is a open source software. It is a Debian based open source software. That means key the code is also available, and if you are capable enough, you can make some changes in the operating system and you can create your own. See, it is designed by a company that named Canonical Limited. It is a UK based company. Ubuntu can be installed and it is made for almost all the types of electronic devices like computers, mobiles, and it is made for network servers also. The It comes with Office suite. It is known as LibreOffice. It has pre-installed email software which is known as Thunderbird. With it, you can send emails through Gmail or Reddit Mail or Hotmail like we do using Windows. It do have free applications to view and edit pictures or images, and apart from images it has applications to manage videos, and it also helps to share videos. See, in order to search for contents, we search very easily on Windows. It do have smart searching facility through which you can search for any content which is stored in your system. So it makes it a lot more easier for searching, not going manually, but we can search, simply type down the name of the application or the files which are there in the. See, unlike when we open Windows or when we start our computer, when we boot our computer, we see a desktop and we see a taskbar on the bottom, and from there only our work starts, and we see a number of icons on the desktop. So it is quite very different on Ubuntu. When we boot a system which has Ubuntu, the Ubuntu desktop appears. It has few options on the desktop, like it has a control panel on the left side, and it has a menu bar on top which changes according to the applications which we open, and it too has a taskbar, but on the top. So the very first thing we see on the control panel of Ubuntu is it has a number of icons on it. Most of the icons are the shortcuts to the applications which have been used recently, and apart from these, it has icons for browsing net, icons for opening the files like Explorer. The next thing which we can see on the desktop is the menu bar. See, It do not appears on Windows when we work on Windows for any applications separately, but when we work on Ubuntu and when we launch any application, according to the application, menu bar appears on top. It is directly associated with the application which has been opened up, and the options available on the menu bar changes according to the applications. It has applications for minimizing or maximizing. So the next thing we can see on the top right corner of the desktop is what is called as taskbar. A small bar is here on top. It's called taskbar. It has icons. A number of icons are visible there, available there, and all those icons are there for volume control, for internet like Wi-Fi connectivity, and to change the language. And if Ubuntu is installed in a laptop, it will show there the battery status, and some more options are available on the last button present on the top right corner of the taskbar is known as power menu. This power menu has options to switch between the users. See, like in Windows, we can have a number of users in the same system to safeguard our files. Different users on the same system can access their files separately. In the same way, we can create a number of users in Ubuntu also, and if we need to change, see, like in Windows, we can change the default setting of the computer, and we can check different hardwares connected to the computer. The same thing we can do in Ubuntu also. There is a system setting, and in order to access the system setting, we need to click on the power menu. As you click on the power menu, a drop down list appears, a menu appears. From that menu, we have to click on system setting. As we click on system setting, a window appears. That window shows all the options available to change the default setting of the computer. Take it mouse or keyboard or Wi-Fi or the hardwares. Any system setting you need to change, you can take the help of system setting, and you can go in system. So if you need to work on Ubuntu, you need to work on an application, and for that you need to launch the application, and it is very easy to launch an application on Ubuntu. For launching an application on Ubuntu, simply go to the control panel. On the control panel, we can see a Ubuntu launcher icon. Simply click on that. As you click on that, a search bar appears. In the search bar, type the name of the application on which you want to work on. As you start typing the name of the application, a suggestion list drops down. You can keep on typing the name of the application, and your best suggestion will come at the bottom part, and you need to simply click on it or press enter key, and your desired application will be opened up on the. So the next thing comes is internet. Quite very simple thing. We can access internet through Ubuntu also very easily, like we access through Windows. And if you need to access internet, you need to have a browser in it. The simple thing you can do is you can go to the control panel, and in the control panel you may see the icon of the browser which is installed in your system. It may be any browser. If you do not see the icon in the control panel, you can search for it. You can again go to the same process which I have told before, like you can click on Ubuntu launcher icon, type the name of the browser which you want to open, click on it or press enter key, the browser opens up and you can start browsing the internet same as you used to browse over the Windows. And if you need to open any file in your computer, the same process, you can go to the control panel, and in the control panel there is a icon, and that icon is home folder. Click on home folder, a window appears, and the next which comes is terminal emulator. See, like when we work in Windows, we can work through DOS also, disk operating system. We can access through DOS also. A number of commands are there which we need to remember, its syntax are there. So in Ubuntu we have a terminal emulator. We need to learn a number of commands to work through terminal emulator. See, if you need to open terminal emulator, you need to search genome terminal through Ubuntu launcher icon. A terminal window appears, and now you can work with commands. It has a series of commands, quite complex type of commands and quite simple types of commands. Both of the types of commands are there, but the thing is it has some particular type of syntax, and we need to follow the syntax if we need to work on Ubuntu. See, we all have Windows in our system, but if you say I'll give a tutorial for using terminal emulator on cell phones or on desktop, and I can also tell you how to install Ubuntu on your system fresh and new, and I can also tell how to use Ubuntu without installing Ubuntu on your system. You can have Windows in your system and you can try Ubuntu. So you can give your opinions